Hey clean freaks, today is my favorite day of the year, shop cleanup day. Every summer after our spring rush, we hit the reset button. You don't build a great company during the rush, you build it during days like today. So as I rolled in for the morning, the guys had already gotten started. A number of the vehicles were already out. They had been emptying them. Any kind of trash, quick trip, random things. One guy actually found an old blind in one of the trucks, like someone's blinds. It was sitting back there. We don't know where it came from. It was just sitting there. Just random stuff. It's amazing what you can find in a truck after 3 months doing window cleaning around the neighborhoods. So the guys were cleaning those up, and we had a simple mission. The goal today, it's pretty simple. Get every truck, tool, and piece of equipment back to square one. Oil changes, we do a deep clean of the vehicles. So it's not just like the tools and stuff, but I want the inside of the vehicles looking like we just cleaned a windowsill. It needs to be clean. We're vacuuming, we're scrubbing, we're spraying stuff down. This is something that actually a lot of guys don't do with their own vehicles, their own personal vehicles. So at the end of the day, our trucks are looking nicer than their own personal vehicles. We're taking some inventory and replacing some worn out tools. We don't wait until something breaks. You know, this is kind of that preventative maintenance. It's almost always cheaper than doing emergency repairs. Just spend a little time ahead of time, get it right, and we don't have to worry about something lost or something broken next week. We know we're 100%. So I checked in on everybody. Seemed like they were working hard on the cleaning of the vehicles in the shop, so that looked pretty good. I stopped into the office and our sales reps were working on what they've done throughout the week, how things are going. And we had some time. We did a little bit of role playing. Really important to do some role playing, sharpening your skills, seeing where they're at with communicating to customers, describing our services. One thing that I was working on with Billy, he's one of our newer sales reps, is to slow down. You know, we know what we're talking about. We're experts at it, so it's very easy to just fly through our sales pitch. But we want to slow it down, making sure that customers understand what we're talking about and communicating with them well. So they were doing really well, and it was nice to see them. We are onboarding a new sales rep, so we'll talk about that a little bit next video. An important part about the shop day is tool organization, and each tech, they've got their own bucket. It comes with their belt with all their squeegees, all their equipment that they need to clean a window effectively. And what happens over the course of time is these guys might lose squeegees. Maybe they're kind of in disrepair. They're just unorganized. They lose stuff. Who knows? Things happen. Guys lose stuff. So they had all their tool buckets lined out, and they let me come around and take a look at each setup. How does it look? Do they have everything? Are they missing anything? And I'm checking it to see if anything needs to get replaced. If a squeegee survived this long, it's earned some retirement. That is a squeegee rubber. So a lot of squeegee rubbers needed to get replaced. These guys don't replace them soon enough. Typically, we're going to replace them once a week. It's amazing how much equipment disappears into the trucks over the course of a few months. So this was a nice way to kind of get everything back to square one. Once we felt like the shop was in order, the trucks were in order, and we had them all washed and clean, it's time for a team photo. And it's actually kind of a challenge figuring out how you get all your vehicles lined up nicely. And we didn't want to do just like a perfect like row. We kind of had it scattered, but somewhat organized to show kind of how the size of our fleet and our cool trucks with our cool logos. So getting everyone to look at the camera at the same time might be harder than cleaning windows sometimes. So we got everyone set. We took the pictures. I think they look cool. We kind of take two different pictures. It's kind of like a serious one, all of us lined up, and one where we're just hanging out on the vehicles. After the pictures, we've pulled all the vehicles into the shop, and we have a decent sized shop. The shop itself is about 2,000 square feet, but we're trying to fit in, I think we're at 7 vehicles now. So it can be a little tricky, but we haven't had any major incidents yet. It helps to have spotters when you're pulling vehicles in and out. This is really the cleanest the shop's gonna look all year round, except for maybe the very beginning of the season. All the little things, organized trucks, stock buckets, sharp tools. They don't seem important until you're trying to service customers without them. So we moved on outside and let's have a little bit of fun. We're gonna have a cookout. You know, this is kind of a company day, and I'm paying all the guys to be here to do this today. It's a great way for team bonding, building our culture. And so we've got some burgers, hot dogs, drinks. My biggest responsibility shifted from running the company to not burning lunch. Everyone hung out, we played some bags, just tried to relax a little bit. Culture isn't built in the meetings. It's kind of really built during days where everyone just spends some time together. We hang out, we get to chit chat, talk shop, talk about our personal life. We got 2 guys who are expecting, they're gonna be fathers this year for the first time. So it's good to hear, you know, what they're thinking, their nerves, their excitement, their anxiety, whatever it is. This is our time to really get to know each other a little bit better than when we're behind a window. And then we threw in a mid-season award ceremony, so to speak. We gave some gas cards out to some guys that really deserve in different metrics. For example, lowest callbacks. Now, callbacks, it's kind of like golf. The lower the score, the better. Callbacks happen in our industry. We have to go back. I mean, if we leave a streak, chances are we might have to go back and address that. We had 2 guys that had 0 callbacks. They're perfect scores. We recognize that. We gave out gift cards for best attendance, highest production hours, guys who are living the Vista core values, and the most improved technician. So we try to reward these different metrics, and it's really nice to kind of give a nice little pat on the back to these guys because they really deserve the hard work that they've done. So we finished up lunch, cleaned everything up, wrapped up for the day. The trucks are reset, the tools are ready. The team got to spend some quality time together. A slow day spent improving your systems pays for itself during those busy days. Now we're ready for the second half of the season, and hopefully it doesn't take too long before these trucks are dirty again. All right, that's a wrap. Back to making Wisconsin a little brighter, one window at a time.